Hello to you. This is the second part of the continuation. I was meaning to do about 2 hours in total, 2 or 3 hours in total, but because of the word that kept being mentioned and the music that kept going on, I needed to stop for a little break and then continue with the break as a second part. So this is the second part, and this is continuation, if you like, of the first live, but on a StreamYard version. But here we are on StreamYard version this time. StreamYard version, which would work out better. And all that. So we're just going to see who's in here. No, this is the second part. I needed to take a slight break because I was on arm ache and feeling a little tired. I needed to take a little break and do a second part on the StreamYard version. But hello to you, Heine. Hello to you. You know. But obviously, later on in a few short hours, I'll be needing to go out. Event attending. It's possible I could be meeting my best friend Dave. Oh, goodness. How on earth could that have happened? And, I remember at a time whenever we said the word represent, it would... Again, like last time. Oh, goodness. You know, I mean, obviously, I don't think I'll be running into my friend Lemon. I know. Again, oh dear. Oh my goodness. You know, and especially when we were talking about Oh dear, we really got to be careful what we say, don't we? Dear, oh, dear. Oh goodness. But the second part, it won't go on as long as the first part, you know. But obviously we need to be careful about what we say, don't we? By and large and all that. You know, and we did recently have a birthday not too long ago. Not terribly long ago, we had my good friend Alice's birthday recently. Well, it's still the 19th of October over in her Seattle neck of the woods, that is. But it was her birthday recently. So happy birthday to Alice Sings, that is. And for those of you who are not yet remotely familiar of Alice herself, well, the link to her channel, I shall link it to you right to all of you who are interested right now. This is the link to Alice's channel for those of you who are interested in seeing it. The link to Alice's channel. It's a lovely, lovely lady, our Alice. Lovely, lovely lady. And right now, it would be early morning for our good friend Sarah. My goodness, gosh. So we have to be careful what we mention, whether we say Sarah. Whether it is got to be careful whether it is David. Oh my goodness, and remember what we had to say the word poet. Oh my goodness, so many things you have to be careful when we represent. Oh my goodness. That is certainly some words you've got to be careful about saying now, especially when it comes to historic commercials. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness, it. But who else is watching? We've got about 2 so far watching in here. Oh, we got a few more in here. Who's in here? Do reveal yourself. Who's in here? Got another. We had 2 a moment ago. Now we've got 4. Alt 3, but this was just a continuation of the previous live stream, that is. Take a guess who is in here. You. This is the second part. The second part. It was meant to be. I was meant to do about 2 hours of the live. It was about 1 hour and a half, but this is the continuation of the second part. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Thank you for your friendliness towards Harriet. Thank you. Thank you. 126. Oh goodness. We still need to be careful about what we mention, Harriet. We do need to be careful as to what we mention. Was going off again. Yes, it certainly was, Heidi. It certainly was indeed. It was certainly going off if one said the word. Yeah, another example as to when things were going off again. We can always say boobs. Yes, of course we can, Harriet. We certainly can say the word boobs. Indeed we can. God help us, I know, yes. You know. 126. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Just got to be careful what word we represent. And all that. When we mention oh goodness, yep. Once we mention Sapper, this is what happens on here. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, what do you make of that, Harriet, if you're still here? He's to blame for this, oh goodness. In what way could it happen? Oh dear. Oh. He certainly does indeed. I do know that something's going to happen. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. And of course, as we all know, our friend, he is the guest of HG. Now, Harriet, why on earth would you summon Sap? Why would you summon him here, Harriet, if I may ask you? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, this is what happens if we mention a certain word. You know. You knew I'd be back for at least 30 minutes. I'm so predictable. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness, Harriet. Yes, I'm looking forward to his HG interview as well. I certainly am indeed, for sure. I mean, but could you... So he could see this with his own eyes. Oh, goodness. 132. I mean, I'm still very much thinking about doing a podcast with my bestie, David. If anything, Sapper. I should have Sapper. I think they'd probably both be asleep by now. Well, obviously, David was... Well, obviously, David said... It keeps happening when I mention it, but he would likely be asleep, almost certainly very likely be asleep at this time at the moment. You bought a new laptop, Harriet. How interesting. The camera works on it. When did you get the new laptop, Harriet? When did you get the new laptop? I didn't know you got a new laptop as of recently, but how interesting. How interesting. Well, seeing you got a new laptop, how interesting that you'd be able to make faces on it. Well, you can when when the webcam is working and all that. This time, only us three, like a date night. Yes, come on, cuddle up, and you can snuggle up on the settee with me, Harriet. You can snuggle up on the settee and all that. Don't know about Willa, because obviously when Willa comes to try and snuggle up with you, you try and cuddle her, but then she'd bite. Cheeky gal, and all that. And I imagine if Willa farted, it would sound like a rotten egg. Oh, you got it last week, but it's still in the box. You need to get it sorted. Only take your time. It can take time to get laptops sorted out and all that. It's like when you're sorting out a cookery post. Hello to McMeow. Hello to you. Thank you, McMeow. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we got somebody in the chat. Wait a moment. We have our Harriet. Hello to Harriet. Can you hear us? Yes. Yeah, the boobs.
What are you doing still up? What are you doing still up? Yes.
It's the continuation of the previous live. It's the continuation. Second part. But did you need to say anything?
Sorry, I had to turn off the YouTube live stream so I could chat with you. Can you hear me?
I certainly can, yes.
How are you?
Quite well. This is the second part. This is the continuation.
Hi, Lee. It's lovely to see that you're still here. Now, Foxy,
Lee, yes.
I can't count, but I think you're up to 142 now.
I think that's quite likely. If anything, just be careful of certain words you say. I know.
You're too funny.
Yes.
Aren't you going to say boobs for me?
Oh, boobs. Or if we say the word. Or
no.
if we said the word.
No.
What? If we said the word poach. Oh, yeah, I screwed up.
What are we going to do with you? You're getting a naughty sense of humor. I like the visuals.
Oh, goodness. Well, I think some of us do have naughty sense of humors, don't we?
But I think Sapper's rubbing off on you. The bed dancing was quite funny.
Mention it when it comes up.
You know what?
What?
You're very naughty late at night.
Oh, goodness. Well, it's a matter of representing naughty humor or funny humor.
Is Lively's Is Hailey still here? I can't see the comments when I'm in StreamYard. Is Hailey still here? Oh, hi,
Yes.
Hailey. You're wonderful. She's so loyal. She's lovely.
No, she really is. I totally agree. I totally agree. Meet me. Well, we remember it
Yes.
from the television, don't we?
Oh, Meow has a question for you.
Yes, an event attending, which is going to involve seeing some historic collections. Yeah, well, I'll be seeing them later
Well,
today.
I think that was 150. Hailey might have to keep count while I'm on here with you.
Well, I hope. Well, she can only try her best. That's all.
I think she knows how to count.
Oh yes. To be honest with you, Harriet, most people know how to count. I mean, there are some. Obviously, there'll be some who can't count as can count particularly high and all that. Especially.
Foxy,
Although
you're
I've
funny.
never asked how much David could count. Thank you for the compliment saying I was funny. I've never considered myself a funny man, but some have said this about me.
Well, when I get my new laptop hooked up, I promise I will come on the live and I will put Willa's face right in the camera and she can give you one of her haughty looks.
Yes, though you said she has a haughty look.
Well, you've seen her.
I've seen the picture, yes, and you said she's one of the haughtiest of cows.
She is. How are Daphne and Nixie?
Cheeky. Very cheeky. And sometimes it's hard to get Daphne inside, because sometimes you're in a garden and then you see this huge gingerish white Maine Coon on the floor, on the grassy garden, and just all black eyes looking towards you, and then all you have to do is carry her to get it inside. But sometimes if she's in a poor mood, you'd be
Well, I think that she's looking for Bertie. He's quite handsome. I'd do the same if I were her. You need to do more Bertie videos. He's adorable.
It really depends when Bertie's out in the garden, because he's not always out in the garden. You see, he's our neighbour's cat, Bertie.
He's very handsome.
I totally agree, and he's got a very nice look in his green eyes, too. Handsome black and white green eyes is how one would describe him.
Well, if you could get him, he'd be very cute. I enjoy seeing him. Maybe you could get David on with Sapper too. That would be pretty funny.
And you also mentioned that's probably about 152 or 153 times.
I knew I could count on you, Hailey. Hailey's a very clever person. She's always in the background, but she never misses a thing.
She certainly does. She's helped to continue the counting up for you and all that.
Well, thank goodness, because I don't know how to count after 160. That's as high as I can count.
Really? I honestly could have thought you'd count higher than that easily.
I'm pulling your leg, Foxy.
I know. Good one. Yes, a good one in a way. In a way, you could pull a poach leg. I screwed up because I said the P word.
The P word. Out of all the P words you could say, and you say poached, not
Doesn't matter if anything's extended to the word poach. It doesn't matter if anything's extended to it. It comes up.
Foxy, are you excited about your confessional channel you'll be doing?
I am. I must say, Harriet. I'll need to eventually practice for the fryer roll. Eventually, I'm going to get a picture of me showing what the fryer will look like. It will have to be a smart look,
tell
obviously.
anybody. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody.
Oh, no. No, I'm not going to say what the role will look like, but obviously I'll need to audition and practice for the role.
Oh, I think you and Sapper and Graham bring out the best in
Well, you mentioned it.
Hi, Lee. What are we at? 157?
157. Yeah.
Oh, Foxy, you're unbelievable.
Just got to be careful we don't mention certain things.
Well, no, but I think the three of you will bring out the best in each other.
I think
the three of you all have great on-screen chemistry.
We certainly do.
And if you ever need a nun, I can always jump in.
Yes, we'd be happy to have you as the nun.
The naughty nun with my masters in naughtiness.
Of course, you got not masters in naughtiness.
I blame you and Sapper, though. You're so bad. I am going to get off in case anybody else wants to come on. But I just wanted to say hello.
Yes, no, it's wonderful. It's always wonderful having you on, Harriet. Well, only take your time with the laptop getting set up, but we'd certainly look forward to seeing you, seeing your face on the live in the future one time, whenever you're ready.
Well, it'll be fun. All I need is to get my laptop set up, a pair of scissors and a paper bag, and I'm ready to go. Once I get the paper bag and some lipstick to put on top of the paper bag.
Yes.
Okay, honey, love you. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye. Bye.
That's half an hour, Harriet. It's wonderful having Harriet on here. 3 men and a naughty nun. It would go well, wouldn't it? It would certainly go well indeed, I must say. Could you imagine myself, Graham, and Sap? Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, Harriet, it's certainly a pleasure. I'm sure Heidi was happy to help you. We got to about 159 times it's now happened. Oh dear. Goodness gracious. You know. And it was wonderful having Harriet as our guest. Oh dear. I did it. I did it. It was me who screwed up and said the word yes. No, that'd be a bit too many, 200. Yes, the gate sound effect. Well, we shall see for when it happens. Hopefully it won't be too long. And all that. Obviously, Harriet's got to send the gate sound effect to Sap. Oh dear. Oh goodness, we got meowing at the door. Harriet, oh no, not Harriet, Stephanie. I'll be with you in a moment, Daphne. Got to finish things off soon. But this is the continuation of the second part. It's not going to be terribly long, but that's the continuation, by all means. 162. But we'll finish it off when we get to about the 40-odd minute marker. But thanks, everybody, indeed, for watching. It was the main live, the first part, that was meant to be 2 hours long, but I needed to take a break. I had to take a break before finishing off the final 2 hours. Not to worry, of course. Oh, goodness, yes. No, he'll be able to figure it out for you. Many gents dream of me meowing at the... Oh, goodness. Many gents dream of you meowing at the door. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, that is a cheeky thought. Well, we're going to finish things off. Thank you all for watching this fun. Obviously, the first part was meant to be the full-blown 2-hour entirety, but here we are, just the second part to continue to finish things off. Thank you all indeed for watching. Good night, and may your God go with you. Goodbye, and may your good wishes bring you great expectations of happiness. And do enjoy the rest of your weekend. Oh, cool.